if you really love somebody, it's not just their looks, right? Whether they are monster, whether they are beast, whether they are demon, it shouldn't matter.
A mermaid.
That doesn't make us enemies.
I went to see Beauty and the Beast with my two children, Sarah
Beauty
and
and the
Oliver. I mean,
Making fun of
Disney
us.
has gone too far. Their latest movie is promoting bestiality. Look at him, watching her like some pervert, trying to win her trust with pretty gifts and magic. If you have children, please don't take them to see Beauty and the Beast. It will corrupt their fragile minds.
It's so funny, isn't it, that they make us out to be the crazy ones for believing that, yeah, this is something more than it actually is. Haven't you seen this bestiality theme with a lot of Disney movies these days? And it's always the ones that I like. Like, what the heck? The Little Mermaid, Shrek. Shrek is not Disney, but it's so popular. The whole theme of looking beyond the physical. So I'll go for an ogre, and I'm also going to be an ogre because that's my true form. I'm not looking at beauty. And it doesn't help that Prince Charming is the worst. A lot of Korean dramas too, they do that. And it's crazy to me. I think, oh, it's just a movie. Like how the guy is saying, oh, it's just a movie, whatever. But then when you look deep, it's literally glamorizing women, young women, falling in love with people that are not of their own. Beasts, basically. Or a mermaid, or somebody that is not of your kind. And that is where true love really is. Because true love transcends even species. Basically, making away with God's creation. Because if there's no God in the picture, then I guess we can do whatever we want, right? It makes a lot of us start to sympathize with these kind of forbidden ideas. Like, I'm not finding love with human beings. Maybe I should go outside of my species to find it. And God calls it perversion, right? Perverting his creation. But then we and Disney and Hollywood will call it magic and fantasy and romantic. True. When it comes to true love, looks shouldn't matter, right? It should be about the inner person. That's what God defines as true love. But now Disney and Hollywood is telling us that if you really love somebody, it's not just their looks, right? Whether they are monster, whether they are beast, whether they are demon, it shouldn't matter. It's the same kind of perversion that is being sold to us, and now it's even being normalized. Like during the days of Noah, when the angels came down and they saw the beautiful woman and they wanted to have them as wives. So yeah, they took them. And I've even seen a movie, Bride of Habeck, it's a K-drama, right? And he is basically a sky god, water god. It's kind of like repackaging the story of the fallen angels, but making it look all bright and shiny, and that, oh, it was not just lust, it was really true love. Maybe in the beginning it was lust, but it developed into true love. Basically making God out to be a liar and mean or whatever for reenacting that punishment that he gave on these fallen angels and the children of the fallen angels. Even though the children of the fallen angels literally became Nephilim and they were basically eating human beings. But oh, their love story is what matters. It transcended species. So that is what true love really is. The sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful and they took them as wives. But it was not marriage in the way that God intended. The sons of God, the angels, they were not meant to be married because they were not human beings. They didn't need to continue their legacy because they were immortal anyway. When love is not rooted in God's truth, it's not really love because God is love. But then we are going outside of God and trying to seek what true love is. Like this LGBT things and things like that. They say love is love, but what does that even mean? Like we are going outside of God's design and trying to make something out to be totally different from where it actually came from. It is lust, it is rebellion, and it's deception. And we are being fed this in such a nicely packaged way that we cannot even see it. And even when we see it and people talk about it, they think we are the dumb ones. We are not. But then if Satan wanted to sell you something, will he come to you like, oh, this is evil and this is bad, but then I still want you to do it? No. The devil comes as an angel of light. Just like he told Eve that, you'll be like God and that it's not that bad. That's how he's going to use it for us. That, oh, this may have been some way before, but now we are woke. So what God was saying was a lie. And what makes it worse is that in these end times, I believe these fallen angel-like people, creatures, aliens, whatsoever, extraterrestrial beings, I believe they will come back again. Because as it was in the days of Noah, so it will be in the coming of the Son of Man. Jesus is coming soon. And that's why this is a topic that we need to really talk about. And that is why it is being shoved down our throats. So that when that time comes, oh, we accept it. This wants to be with this. I want to be with AI. I want to have a robot as a wife, whatever. It's fine to accept anything as long as it feels like love. But then God says not to trust our hearts because our heart is deceitful. It may feel like love at the moment, but then it will lead you to a very dire end. They exchange the truth of God for a lie and worship and serve created things rather than the creator. When love goes against God's love or God's definition of love, it is not love, no matter how magical it looks. And the enemy will always use emotion. He will always use emotion to disguise it. And just like in Noah's time, judgment will follow. So don't be like them, guys. It's time for us to open our eyes and truly be woke. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in our next video.
God wants someone to know that He is about to turn that negative situation into the biggest blessing in your life. You're going to have to trust Him.